Hello, welcome back. The purpose of this video is to share with you how to upgrade OpenSSH to any of your Linux distros. The reason that I wanted to talk to you about this because if you have any experience using any of the security rating solution service providers such as BitSite or Security Scorecard, what these companies do is that when you employ their services, they will scan all of your public facing resources and they will tell you what vulnerabilities they find. For example, we were alerted that one of our servers is running an OpenSSH between versions 5.7 and 8.4. And further down, it says that some reports state that even OpenSSH 8.5 and 8.6 are also affected by this vulnerability. And the vulnerability can be found through the CVE. So I wanted to share with you because I had a hard time trying to find out how to upgrade our OpenSSH. If you are running, like CentOS or Ubuntu by doing sudo yum update or sudo update, doing these commands will not update or upgrade your OpenSSH. So let's check on this machine, which is my test machine, the version of SSH that we have. So what we can do right now is just type SSH tag capital V. And that tells us that our OpenSSH is 7.4. So that is between the 5.7 and 8.4. So we're going to try and upgrade this. So now what we're going to do first is that we just want to confirm that external resources actually sees 7.4. of the OpenSSH. So let's check what's our IP address on this machine. It's gonna be 46.192.168.46.137. Let's switch to my Kali machine right here and just do an nmap scan. And sure enough, it says it has OpenSSH 7.4. So it's similar, I think the companies like BitSite and Security Ratings, even Shodan, they use nmap to scan some open ports. So let's check what is the most recent version of OpenSSH by going through this openbsd.hk website, and you scroll all the way down, we'll see that the most recent version is 8.8. So let's go ahead and download this by clicking it and then save file, and now we got it. And I've been searching, googling how to do the upgrade, and I found this site created by Vishnupriya. Shout out to Vishnupriya for putting this up. It really helped me. So what we're gonna do is that we're just gonna go through the process. So first we're gonna install these development tools. So it would be easier if we're just gonna copy and paste it to our terminal. And then we're just gonna add tac y so we don't have to type y while installing. And while that's installing, I'm gonna pause the video and come back when it's done. Alright, so that's complete. It says here it's complete. Our installation was complete. Now let's jump to the next step by installing the dependencies. So again, copy, paste, add tac y, hit enter, and I'm going to pause the video again. And we're back. Complete. What's the next one? Next one is download the OpenSSH. Right here it says 8.0, but we've checked here that we have the 8.8. So we're gonna do the 8.8 instead of 8.0. And since we've already downloaded it, we're gonna go ahead and extract it. So let's go ahead and change to our downloads folder. There is our installer. So we're gonna do tacxzf open and then do ls again. We can see that the extracted folder is in there. So let us change directory to the extracted folder as instructed here, cd. Now we're gonna go ahead and install PAM and SE Linux. So copy, can paste, tac Y, and pause the video. Installation of PAM and SE Linux is complete. Let's head to the next one. So now we're gonna do this configure, copy, paste, hit enter, and pause the video again. And it's done. I'm so glad that I paused that video because that installation took longer than the previous step. So let's go jump to the next step. Okay, and we just have to type make, hit enter, and I'm going to pause the video again. And it's done. Last one more step. Just do make install. And again, I'm going to pause the videos right after I hit enter. Oh, looks like no need to pause the video. Okay, so we have this warning unprotected file. It says permission of 0640 is too open. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna limit it to just 600. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the permissions by doing sudo chmod 600 and then etc ssh underscore host underscore rsa underscore key, right? Okay, that changed it. And then the next one was ecdsa. What, did I type it wrong? Oh, yeah, I typed it wrong. Not that one, not host. It's this, the RSA that we need. Where'd you go? ECDSA. There you go. And then the next one, ED25519. And we're good. So let's go and run that make install again. And we're done. So no warning messages about to open unprotected file. Okay, so now that we've done that, let us restart the SSH daemon. We can do that by just doing sudo systemctl restart sshd, and it's done. So now we're gonna go check, you know, because earlier it was showing that we were on OpenSSH 7.4. So let's open a new window and then just do ssh-v, and now it says we are on OpenSSH 8.8. So now, does that mean we're good? We can go to those security ratings company and tell them like, hey, we've already addressed this and we've already updated the OpenSSH. So to confirm, we're gonna go to our Kali machine again and do another nmap scan. But the thing is, it's still showing here from our external scan that we are still running OpenSSH 7.4. So what is going on? When we try and do check our version, it says we are on 8.8. So this was where I was really stumped. I tried to find and research for a solution. And what I found out is that when you run this make install right here, by default, it actually installs it inside the user/local directory. And when you scan externally using Nmap or Shodan or the security ratings company, when they scan, they actually look at what's in the user bin directory, not in the user local directory. So now if we're gonna go check that user bin, we're gonna check the SSH version. So again, user bin ssh tac v, here it's showing that it's still on 7.4. So how are we gonna fix this, that when we do user/bin/ssh-v, that it's gonna be 8.8, the same as when we're gonna do ssh-v. All right. So when I was doing research, I found out that using configure right here, you can tell the installation which directory to use. So instead of OpenSSH being installed inside the user/local directory, we wanted it to be inside the user/bin. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna run this configure command again, and this time we are going to add the parameter option so we can tell the configure script as to where or what location to use to install OpenSSH. So we're gonna go back here and let's go paste that, and then what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna use the prefix option, and then we're gonna do equals inside the user directory and hit enter. Okay, and I'm gonna pause this video for now. All right, and it's done. So now that we've told configure which location to install OpenSSH, we're gonna have to run the make and make install again, so it will install OpenSSH to the correct directory that we specified in the configure, which is inside the /user directory and not inside the /local directory, which is by default. So hit make, and I'm going to pause the video. Okay, and now that's done. Last one, again, run make install. And it's done. So again, remember when we tried to run the SSHV and this user bin SSHV, we got different versions of OpenSSH. So we're gonna open another a new window, new terminal window. So when we do SSH TAC-v, we have 8.8, and now let's do the user bin SSH TAC-v, and now it matches as OpenSSH 8.8. Now just to really confirm, you know, that external scanners and security rating scanners or security rating companies like Bits and Security Ratings, just to make sure that this is the version that they see, we're gonna run an nmap scan again. So let's come back here, run the nmap. Okay, we'll just wait for a little bit. Still, I'm just gonna pause the video and I'm gonna run the scan a little bit. And there it is. Sorry, I just forgot to restart the SSH daemon. So now if we're gonna run the nmap scan again, now we can see that it's running that OpenSSH 8.8. All right, so now we can confirm right here again that we're running 8.8. So hopefully you guys, you'll find this video helpful for those of you struggling to upgrade your OpenSSH. And again, did lots of research and digging on this before I finally found out how to do it. Lots of testing. All right, thank you again for watching my video. Bye-bye.